Greetings, dear precious spirit soul that you are. It feels really good to be barefooted. See, right here. Okay. Increasing your healing abilities, you see. Increasing your healing abilities. You're a natural healer. And it's interesting that heal is also on your foot, and so is there a sole. Even like with shoes, I find I walk better barefooted. Like today, I had some sandals on for a while, and then I realized it's too hard to walk with sandals on because they don't give, they're flat, they're hard. And I feel much better barefooted. And I have more gripping ability. I have more balance. And you find as people go through experiencing the aging process of the physical body, but don't identify with it, that's that process, they become very airy. And in Ayurveda medicine, and it's really lifestyle of health, very, very, very good. I like it. As the Ayurveda, then it's called vata, which means air. They get dizzy and ditzy and fall down because they're not grounded. Just take off your shoes. Instant healing practices, you see. How to increase your own natural healing abilities is by also, the first thing is to have that sense of healing and health, vitality and such as your own natural state of being. That you are healthy as the soul or in the soul. And then when it comes to the body, the more we can tune into what's natural. Not that you have, if you're living in a city, they have the gym and all that, and the sense of it is how does that support you and work for you, having to do with how you want to be and how you want to live. And it's in anything. It's, for me, I never wanted to have what you would call a real job, in the sense that because when I was going to the school system, you could be a secretary or a nurse, I don't know, a teacher, that was it. And I didn't want to do any of those things because I do a teacher, but I didn't know that. And it was like, why am I told what it is that I can do? It's not what I want to be. They say, what do you want to be when you grow up? No, forget what you want to be. You want to be yourself. And then you're playing a role or you're doing a job. But I'm not that. I'm not that. These are labels, and I'm not a label, you see. I said that. I don't mean to say that word. You're not a label. Okay. And how we increase our spiritual treasure house is in each moment that we practice being in tune with nature, the elements, ourself, with each other, because we're already linked up. We just need to acknowledge that. And then as where we are being who we are and influencing the others simply by our presence and how we are and such. And at this, this is how we're doing our work, however that is. And then how you transform wherever you are, because you're not changing yourself to suit the job. You're taking yourself to the job. And when you take yourself to the job, your job becomes a holy service. It isn't something that you're doing because of the money. You're doing it because of the love, and also we're now also playing the money game and then shifting that back to the natural, the gifting game. And it's more than gifting, it's our natural love of giving and receiving. And it's important to receive so that others can give, and it's important to give so that others could receive. This is the giving and the receiving. And you want to be giving to what's giving to you. And that's in the same as how you vote with your money, your dollars, or whatever you're using for that currency, that exchange, or that energy exchange. And taking everything back to our natural state of who we really are. And how do you know who you really are? Often and it's wonderful, is that we can read in the teachings of great souls. And the more we can go to the ancient, and as much as we can get into that particular teaching by becoming part of that, to know the real secrets of that teaching. I learned that from Marcus Bach, wonderful teacher in my seminary. Then we do that in a repetitive way by opening our perception and our awareness of what we know of who ourselves to be, and to go to the highest truth that allows you to have the greatest wisdom. And we do that in a repetitive way, consistently, and the consistent behavior really, really works. That's how you do it.